What up guys, it is X-Brownie here, and today we are doing Moab Mondays episode 3, and yes, I couldn't do last week's episode due to me going on some sort of well, it's not really an adventure, but Duke of Edinburgh, which many people will probably know, but to the other people who don't, or Americans, or I don't know if you have an alternative to something like this. Basically you go away for a weekend or a set few days, usually with school or with the organisation, and I'll go into it later, but it's a good laugh. So yeah, today's Moab is on the map. That is Bakaara, using the ACR silenced extended mags, probably the best gun in the game in my opinion. Proper try-hard gun, and silencer and extended mags probably my favourite attachments for it. So I'll just quickly run through the specialist setup as well. Well, normal perks, we've got scavenger, hardline and a marksman, because you know you want to be having all them, which I've explained before. But on the specialists you got sleight of hand, then blind eye, then assassin. Different reasons. My personal preference, I'd say sleight of hand, usually the first one is probably the best choice. Other than that though, sit rep's a good one. Anything really, anything that you want for the final two, it's your preference. But yeah, let's go back into the Duke of Edinburgh thing I did last weekend. So basically, me and I think it was 5 mates are sort of set up in a group together, and ours is done through school. But what you basically do is you get a tent, either 3-man or 2-man, and like all camping stuff. So you've got like a mini cooking stove called a trangia. And you put it in a massive bag, and you've got all your food and supplies for the next 3 days. And basically this was the practice one, which you've got to do. I don't know why, just to see probably you're able to do the main one. But this is DV Gold, Duke of Edinburgh Gold, so it's the final one. And the actual final things is going to the Isle of Arran, which I have no idea where it is, probably somewhere off the western side of Scotland, or I'm not sure. I've no idea, to be honest. I'm just guessing. But yeah, we have to go there and obviously do it. So this time around it was just basically a practice, and what you do is you get given a map and you start at one place and you basically have to get to the other, and usually you get up about 8, set off at 9, arrive back at the next campsite about 4 or 5, so it's quite a long day's walking. Of course you get lunch and stuff not provided. You bring all your lunch and you have breaks and stuff, and you cut your tea at the end of the day, and to be honest it's a good laugh. You do it with your mates, and probably the main reason most people do it is that it does go on your CV as a recognised sort of team and leadership thing that you've done. CV, for anyone who doesn't know, it's basically like if you're applying for a job, you write down all the places you've worked at, or places you went to school, what grades you got, like A levels, GCSEs, and it's just another thing to write and talk about. And it shows you obviously teamwork and leadership and general skills with other people, and it's just a good thing to do, to be honest. So yeah, I did that last week and that was pretty good. So I couldn't actually get a Moab out, but I got this one. I think I went on COD for about 30 minutes, and this was actually the first game I actually went on. Managed to get in a good lobby with looks like a few guys who were, or they're all 5 of them in my team had clan tags, so they're probably good players, and the other team obviously wasn't amazing. As you can see, I do actually end up going on about a 40 kill streak, and the final kill streak, I think the final game goes for like 44 and 4, because I got like 3 deaths in a row, because of other things, spawns and stuff like that. But yeah, this Moab's been, it's shorter than my usual. Well, it's not short, it's pretty much average, to be honest, because I don't go on it a lot. Don't go on COD enough to be running around. Oh, sorry. Be running around with SMG and all that stuff. I'm really dedicated to my FIFA videos at the moment. I'm wanting to get some really good quality out to you guys on them. But I like to continue this series because I know a lot of you guys want tips on getting Moabs and all that stuff, and a lot of people would be asking me about stuff, and of course I did that original video. But the best thing is just to watch people and what they do, and as you can see, there's the Moab. But but a lot of the time you've just got to be, if you're not an amazing player and you've still not got a Moab yet, you've just got to be quite defensive, and then once you get into it, you can just push out a bit like now. Here, I've got the Moab, I'm just literally running out, and that's probably not, it's not what you want to do at the start. I mean, at the start, below 7, you can probably just do what you like, but once you get above, say, I don't know, 15, or depends how good you are, you know, you want to be watching those spawns and checking that nobody's going to come up behind you, and it's really good to have those UAVs up and going with lobbies with your mates and stuff. But yeah, if you want any help, I'll actually do a further video, and I'll talk about it next time if you want, or I can do a little story in next Moab Mondays. You tell me what you want. So anyway guys, it's been Brownie, and I'll leave the gameplay fading out, and I'll see you next time.